Okay.
Yeah, usually the trinket crafting events start on Tuesday.
Alright.
So if you get the boost on Tuesday, there is going to be usually a building event on Thursday.
Okay, the
So
best. You know the best
yeah,
part?
yeah.
You want to ask something dirty to Morley because I'm already recording, so take your take your pick there. So it's been a while since we actually recorded and posted something. But let's be honest, WB didn't work out that well to put anything new. Um, but like I said, I can try to put better things, and just if people ask me like Odysseus, if people need something about the videos, I can do it totally to help people. So, today I'm with Odysseus, King Odysseus, Darful, and Morley to record another video. The thing is, this time we all love those alts that after 35 days give the 100k gold reward, the welcoming back gift. Yeah, I think that's the name. Uh, it takes a lot of time and effort to grow them if you wait for the buildings to do. What I have been doing right now is upgrading them through gold. I don't wait for the buildings to be over. I just try to spend the gold the most that I can. Of course, that I have to buy myself by the rewards as soon as I finish the event. I don't do anything else, but it pays off. You don't have to wait that much. In I think what 10 events, Darful, or less, we can have the
If you do it fast, 8.
yeah. So
If
8
you do like
events.
first event, you go from 1 to 6, and then from 6 to 8,
Yeah,
and
so
then from
8
8
events
to
is
9,
yeah.
9 to 10,
8 events is good to
10 to
finish
12, 12 to 13,
yeah,
14, 15.
which is like what 2 3 months is the most.
Yes.
Yeah, so 2 3 months is
Yeah, like 4 events per month.
yeah,
Or
and
3.
as
3
you
or
will
4.
as you will see through the video, it doesn't take much to take them there, and it doesn't take much time to grow them. You don't have to come back. You just
It
do.
would actually help a lot if you start them during Varus. Like you can upgrade your key from 1 to 6 during Varus. That'll get you like 10,000 gold. And then the next day on Monday, there's Dragon event, and you can get like another 13,000 gold. So that's a nice chunk to get start with. And the resources, you get 10 million food and wood from Varus, and then 5 million food and wood from the Dragon event.
See, that's also why I like to do these videos with Darful. He explains everything to the bone, and I save my throat. So, so yeah, it pays off to start on Varish. If you have like an hour or so to save per event, you can start by making like 15 alts easily. It will be more than enough to make the event. Um, you will not end up like the previous videos and alts that I did with 2 to 300k of gold because you'll spend most of them in the speed ups, which is okay because
you'll get them faster.
exactly
Yeah.
I will get them
You
faster.
won't take as much time.
Each 35 days will get 100k of gold, so it pays off to do them faster and to not waste so much time and effort on the alts. Because the bottom line, we all want the gold for the resources, so in the end it pays off. And since it's boring to be doing alts like I used to do, I made a lot of alts that way. But if I knew previously about the welcoming back gift reward, I would not do the way I did before. So yeah, that's a huge.
Well, I didn't use to grow them at all. I was just make disposables.
Oh, don't even remind me of that time, Rifle, when we used to spend the damn weekend to make disposables to be able to grow the. Oh, Jesus Christ! Don't even start reminding me of those days. Whew.
Yeah, those were
Yeah, like you did a lot there, Morley. Like me and Darfur used to do a lot. You just made us company, which it's already a huge help, but it's way worth to do them than to make company, Morley. I remind myself that I used to use one of those coolers for the computers to actually my phones to do the disposables, because the phones would start to burn because would give them non-stop usage and they would start burning. So
Yeah.
I already did the all the buildings that needed to keep 11 or 12. Let me check. 12. So I just keep growing until I have all the buildings that I need. If the points needed to end up the event are not worth it to make one building, I normally advise people to go to the watchtower or whatever building you want and do some enhancements just to get enough points to finish the event. Don't If you can also make the keep the last building that you do to finish the event. That way, once you come back to the build to the keep on the next building event, you will start with a help of resources. Right now I couldn't do that when I just went to keep 12, and I have 2.2 millions of food and wood, and I just hope I can spend them until I finish the event. Otherwise, I'll rather farm it or give it to someone than leave it to dust for someone else to farm it. So I need 240 points. I have the stables. Okay, so 4 buildings like this. Yeah, 4 to 5 buildings like this. And I'm actually spending more time explaining it than doing it. This is just one keep. So that's why I say if you can do like 15 alts, start growing 15 alts at a time. It's really doable. It's not that hard. Since it's Varish Rill, you can actually, like I was discussing before this video with Darful, you can try to do the research event until keep 12. It's doable to go like to 15 reward. Above keep 15, I don't.
12.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. Above keep 12, I don't do the research event. I don't advise anybody to do it because it's a waste of gold and resources.
We just tested it, and you lose like 10k gold and a bunch of resources, and you don't get them back. So.
And I'm kind of glad that it was Darful that tested it. I told him, but he tested it anyway. So until level 15, at keep 12, we need 200 points, 200,000 points, which is not much. I normally go to the advanced military to do them. But actually, you went to military 1, right, Darful? But I think that in the end, it ends up I have to speed up way more. I have to.
Mainly because they only use food and wood, so you get to keep the other resources.
Yeah,
and you have excess food and wood because you get the food and wood from the start, like from the first upgrades, but you only start getting stone and iron at 10 and 15. So
yeah,
right. Yeah, I made a mistake when I have so much gold. I just push some stone and iron. I was like, where they at? I lost it.
Yeah, you have to actually go to your items and open them from there because they're not on the top.
Yep.
Yeah, advanced military spends a lot of stone, especially stone.
And iron, man.
Yeah, but I mean on the old
first one's
on the old
stone, but then the other ones start taking iron.
Yeah, but I'm altly speaking. I'm speaking about the alts, and you spend a lot of stone to an alt. It's not that much stone, but for an alt it is, and in that ends up not being worth it.
So research, I think this sweet sweet spot for research is to keep upgrade from 8 to 9. That's like the best time
That's
to
the
do a
best
Varus
because
event.
until keep 9, you can actually finish the event.
Yes,
With-
you can finish the umbrella event
Yeah.
with just the building and the research.
Which doesn't
Yeah,
cost
You
much.
get all those resources in gold and stuff.
There is one more event when they got like a dragon event in training troop and building. They get together. You get a lot of gold.
And that's the thing about these ones, because if you do them, if you can at least go to level 15, the various little rewards with the building and research combined, it kind of ends up paying off what you're doing. So
Right? Yeah.
that's why it's worth it. It's not worth it the fact that it's giving me a lot of food and I'm not gonna need it. What the hell do I need all that food? Okay. Oh, no. Oops. Yeah, that's what I thought, Darful. On Military 1, you can only go to a certain point. And with Advanced Military, you can keep... Although it spends the stone, you can go further, and the researches give way more points. Because you end up speeding up a lot of researches, and that's a speed up that wrecks this strategy, because the speed ups end up consuming a lot of gold. So you don't want that. Because,
So
for
you
instance,
go for the advanced military.
yeah, those ones gives more points per research, and although it consumes stone and stuff, at least you are saving some gold in terms of research. Because even a little research gives up like 300 to 400 of gold, and you're not getting that much points. And on the advanced military, you get at minimum like 15,000 points. So you also have to watch out on that. Okay, I think I should be done. Okay, yeah, I'm done. So I started with like 20,000 of gold. I went to keep 12 and I did the building and research event until level keep 15, and I still scored 2,000 more gold. I have 24,000 now. So it ends up paying. I didn't spend much. I spent like, okay, that I'm making the video. I'm with 12 minutes of video. But you can do this like in 5 minutes or less. If you multiply that for like 15 alts, like I said, it's an hour and a half. Not that much either. And it pays off in the end. You end up having way less time spending on the alts. You can grow them. Like I said, in 10 events, like me and Darful said, like in the total of 2 months, 3 tops, you can end up having one or two full lines of alts with giving you 100k of gold each 35 days multiplied by 15. That's a lot. That's 1.5 million of gold each 35 days, which is a huge help for um, for your
I think like an initial goal should be 36. If you
36
can do that,
alts.
if you have the time to do that, that'll be amazing for you. Because if you get 36, you'll get one alt a day. So that really is helpful.
Darful, you and I believe on that, but we are trying to make a video to motivate people to do alts, not to kill themselves
I know,
by
but
doing them.
I know, but it's just very helpful, like having
Yeah, it is,
resources
it is.
every day.
Yeah, every day you won't need to open a single box of your keep, because you'll have an alt with 100,000 of gold ready to turn into your whatever resource you need or want. And yeah, of course, it's a huge help. But guys, I hope I helped, because in this way you can actually, everybody can do alts, everybody can have them, and everybody can have a little bit of a resource reserve, and this way I think it's a huge help to be closer. I hope that we can bring more content in the future, but at the same time, we do need for people to ask us stuff. Like if you have any kind of question, if you have any kind of doubt, if you need to be shown anything, please get us back. We'll have more than pleasure to explain you everything. So I hope to see you next time, guys. Right? Thanks
Thank you very
to Darful, thanks to Odysseus, and thanks to Morley for not having spoken a single word, although she was present. Okay, she's alive. Bye, guys.